do that.
Why can modders make so much more content in shorter time than the studio? Is that actually even true? Do they actually make more content?
I
don't think
mean,
they do.
there's
There-
like
there's
so
more
many
of them
modders. Yeah, there's more of
for
them.
starters, but like because there are a lot of mods, that doesn't mean they're making a lot of content,
Yeah.
right? Like we're making new things, like a lot of new things from scratch. There are some modders who also make a lot of new things.
We're
too.
also
there's that.
reconfiguring some core stuff with the game that you can't
Yeah.
really do with mods.
Yeah. But then the other thing that I've talked about with modders as well is you got to remember that modders and developers have a different level of responsibility for what their their mod or what the updates of the game will have. So developers, we have a responsibility to make sure that anything we add to the game adds to the entire game. It works for everyone. We're trying to appease as many people, not just hardcore people. And it must work well. It should hopefully be bug free. User experience needs to be really good. We have a lot of responsibility to get all these things right, and everything we do must also factor in well with the future vision we have for the game. So there's a lot of responsibility developers have for the content they're making that modders just don't have that responsibility.
Yeah.
Now that's not to say modders don't create high quality things. They clearly do, but modders, like you don't actually have this responsibility to take all of that stuff into account when you make a mod. You can make a mod that just helps you and a niche portion of the community who might be really hardcore, who want a specific thing. Your mod might target just them, and they don't care if it's a little janky here and there, or if the UI isn't quite right. If it just functions well enough, it's fine. So that's what like the responsibility is a little difference between developers and modders. That's kind of why.
Yeah. There's also modders don't necessarily have to care for like the interoperability between mods as well. So like if someone's making one mod and another one's making one mod, they're not necessarily like trying to figure out like do our mods work well together. They kind of find that out as they're like making it. Whereas we need to do that for everything we make.